Hi guys, welcome back. This is Team Terra, and I'm going to be showing y'all how I did my daughter's playhouse. This playhouse was purchased from Walmart from my in-laws. They bought it for my daughter for Christmas, and I believe the company is called Backyard Discovery. And again, you could purchase this from Walmart. I believe if you Google it, you can find it anywhere. The actual website is pretty cool too. So they have a lot of different modern style homes that you could buy for your kids. And the newer ones look fabulous. Like, you don't need any paint to it. It just comes off looking fab. So I did purchase this paint from Home Depot. It was like $4 or $5, very, very cheap. It's just a sample size, so I got it moderately small because the house is pretty small. But I did have to go back and get another one, which I only used half of the paint. So I got this in a white color. I'll have to go look at the actual sample size to show you the exact color that I got. And I'm sorry, it was a pint size, and then the sample size was for the black around the trim of the windows. And then like the very accent color at the very, very top of the home. The home, I don't want to say it was that expensive, like literally probably like $100 and something. I didn't buy it, but I did send them a picture of what I was looking for. I had it in my mind what I wanted to do with her house prior to even purchasing it, because I was going to get her this house by myself, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do. So when painting this house, you have to go with the grain. Typically, you don't want to go against the grain because it will look really ugly. The house will look very tacky. The paint won't just glide through. So that's what I was doing. And my method was doing one side at a time, because that's just how I roll. I like to do everything one thing at a time and then move on to the next one. However, I did do one side and didn't do the top of the house. The reason I didn't do the top of the house because the sun was beaming directly at the top, and I was like, I can save that for another day. So this whole process took about 2 days to complete the painting. I did come back a little bit later to add some accessories, and I'll go over that a little bit later. But again, I'm just going with the grain of the wood to do her house. And it was very, very simple, y'all. I got this brush from, I think, the dollar store. Like, it didn't take much at all for me to complete this task. My husband probably 2 days to complete it took my husband a day to complete the house. I'm just showing you. It was very, very white. Again, this is what I wanted to do. I've been having it for about 4 months now, and it's still the same color white. It's not dirty. She plays with it. I don't see her climbing on the house, so I don't think why it would get dirty. And again, if it does get dirty, I have touch-up paint, so I can go back in and do all of that. So I made sure I got in all the crevices of the nails and the cracks and everything, and make sure everything was saturated with the white. I didn't need to do a second layer. I don't think you should do a second layer, because the white was so white and the wood was not that dark. I feel like the wood was like a mocha color, a little bit darker. Then I probably would need to go in and do a second coat, but it was no need. Again, if you need to, you can, but it wasn't no need. And then also you can do touch-up paint if anything cracks or whatever along those lines. But I'm just showing you what the roof of the house looked like. You see how saturated it is. Again, I tried to get in all the crevices of the house. I did my best. You might need to go through with a smaller brush, which I did, and just go through like the little tiny pieces that this brush couldn't go through. Again, I'm just showing you how I painted along with the grain of the wood, and then just go in and do the outside. So this is the completed look of the paint. I did just only paint the outside of the house. I used a smaller brush to paint the windows. If you want to, you can do this prior to painting your house. Prior to building it, you can paint it. Go for it. So So I got these hooks from Amazon. It came in a pack of 4. I believe they were like $19. It was totally worth it. But I did get this. This is to hang the lanterns. The lanterns were $5 each from Target, in the little dollar section. It worked perfect. These little bush things I got from IKEA for like $2, and the buckets were like $2. Like, IKEA is a steal. Again, these lanterns came from Target in the Target dollar section for $5 each. This house is perfect. Again, you can paint the inside if you want, but I love that little rustic feel. Look very farmhouse-ish. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. Like, this was my little go-to project for spring. It worked out perfect. It came along perfect. And if you want to see me watch with future pictures, go follow my Instagram, team_Terra, Terra. And I'll see you on the next video. Stay blessed. Bye.